Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today, going to be reviewing for the first time Leffe Ruby. I've done Leffe Blonde and Leffe Brun, or Leffe Brown, but first time Leffe Ruby. 5% volume, obviously it comes in a big bottle, and it's a Belgian ale. I've got to say, the first time I tried this, not this particular, but a Leffe, it tasted like tobacco, and wasn't overly enamoured by it. But here we are with a large bottle, and it's Christmas, and it's like 12 o'clock at night because I just picked the wife up from town boozing. So right, takes some peeling off that bloody foil, does. Don't know what to expect. 5%'s not strong, so for initial thoughts are, is it a fruit beer? Because it's got a fruity red colour to it, a pinkish tinge of a head on it, and when I tried to stop it then it was all very, tasted very fruity. So on the aroma, definitely fruity on the aroma. And on the front it means nothing to me. Something about a rosé, but that's about it. So I don't mind fruity beers either, so this could be a bonus. Definitely got a fruitiness to it, perfume fruity, raspberry strawberry. Is that what's in it? You can tell, first time, I've not even done any homework on it, don't know nothing about it, tastes divine. Yeah, very nice. Oh, definitely a beer I could have more than one of, you know. Oh, very nice. After a night of sitting on the settee watching TV, waiting for a phone call to go and pick them up, saves getting taxis, doesn't it? Plus, two of the ladies live in Top Valley, my wife we live in Sherwood, and it's always safety in numbers, and I'd rather be the person that goes and picks them up. I used to pick them up from town when I used to go out boozing, and always, you know, safety, because you never know taxi drivers. Not every taxi driver is legit. There are some dodgy bleeders out there, and especially for late women getting a lift home on their own, you know, you've got to be careful. Always pays to be streetwise, you know, always pays. Expect people to be dickheads, and if they're not, then that's bonus. And same with driving, when you're driving, you know, expect the idiot in front to do something stupid, or the person behind, and keep your distance, that sort of thing, and read what they're doing. And you do that in life, you'll keep away from 99% of the idiots in life. Not always, but you'll keep away from most of them. So this is a pleasant beer for me. Leffe Ruby, I was expecting something not like Hobgoblin, but Belgian style beer. And this, to me, it's a Belgian fruit beer, really. And I do like Belgian fruit beers, funnily enough. I'm sure Bacchus is Belgian. The cherry and the raspberry beers. But yeah, very nice, very belly warming, unless that's just because of the fact I've had nothing to eat and it's going straight down to the belly. Yeah, there's a big belly to go down to these days, so plenty of room. 5%, the strength, yeah, it's coming through okay. But the taste and the aroma, very nice indeed. So if you're not a fan of the normal Leffe, this fella is definitely one for the ladies and one for the fruit beer fans. And I've got to say, absolutely well happy that I picked it out. You know, I looked on the old cabinet there. I've got about 60 beers in the house, different beers to try and, you know, review at some stage over the next few months. And then I've also got probably 150 in the shed, and I've got to get to the stage where I stop buying and concentrate on buying wines, I think, because wines don't go out of date, whereas beers eventually will. And the only thing with wines is it costs a hell of a lot more to buy wines, you know. Beers, you're looking at anything £1.50, £2, £2.50 a bottle, can, you know. You don't really get, I don't really buy any more than expensive than that unless it's a special one. I think this Ruby cost me about £3 a bottle. Seeing it, I thought, I want to try that. You know, I'm interested in the different beers, and it's turned out to be better than what I thought it was going to be. And this true belly warmer of a beer, it's warming me up quite nicely. So its strength is quite deceiving, but the taste is immensely lovely. Fruit beer fans, get yourself this, you'll love it. Ladies, if you like a rosé wine and you want to try a rosé beer, again, this is definitely a step in that direction. It's not hoppy, it's not malty, it's in that firm fruit beer category, and for that, very happy about it. And I tell you what, straight to my head, I can feel it straight away. "5 days up to Christmas. There's going to be a lot of beer drinking done up to Christmas. I've got some bloody reviews to post. I need to crack on and get them posted. I try not to post too many because people seem to miss them. You know, there's only so much YouTube and you want to watch, you know. I've got people who I follow on YouTube and they post that many videos that it gets to the stage where I'm missing loads. And at the moment, because I'm a Star Wars fan, I'm keeping away from every bloody video that mentions anything to do with Star Wars. One, I don't want it ruining, whether it's a good film, whether it's a bad film. I don't want it ruining. I want to make my own decision. I usually do anyway. I usually don't give a monkeys what other people say. They slated Han Solo, and yet we watched it, and my son didn't like it, but he's one of these that wants it done in a certain way. It's similar to the critics. But for me, it was a good film. You know, I didn't go into the film expecting too much, and I don't now. I've learnt my lesson with films. You go in believing the hype, and the films never turn out as good. Yet now, I don't believe the hype, and most of the time, I'm happy enough with the film. There's been a few crap films over the years, mostly what the wives chose, but I don't really go to the cinemas other than go for the blockbusters now. Which for us, certainly the Marvel films, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, is absolutely awesome. You know, the fact that they can combine so many films, and they've opened that audience. Because let's be fair, before Iron Man came along, I'd never heard of Iron Man, never heard of Captain America, obviously heard of the Hulk, never heard of Black Widow, Hawkeye, Thanos, you know, and most of those, Spider-Man, yeah, heard of him. But a lot of them never heard of, and Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, bloody hell, they really were obscure. But now, because of the actors they used and the awesome writing involved, Guardians of the Galaxy is probably one of the best cosmic type films out there. And the first one was unbelievable. Second one, a bit too much on the comedy side of things. But let's hope from the future ones are better. Right. Didn't know I could review films as well, did you? I can review anything. Yeah. You might not like it, you might not agree, but I could talk rubbish about anything. But I am really liking this. It's going down a treat. So, on our tangent again, you look at Labour now, and over the past 2 years with Brexit, they blocked Theresa May at every turn, and instead of helping getting Brexit done then, in a deal which was probably better for the British public, I don't know the ins and outs. Now, Boris Johnson got to the stage, and the public got to the stage where they were sick and tired to the back teeth of Brexit. Everybody's sick of it. Jeremy Corbyn sat on the wall. Liberal Dems said we're getting rid of Brexit. What happens? The Conservatives won by a landslide, and I'm no Conservatives fan, but they walked themselves into that. By doing what they did, they walked themselves into it. Obviously, Nicola Sturgeon's got her own bloody issues. I can't stand the woman. But she's certainly just pro-Scottish and nothing else, you know. And if she was pro-British, I could understand, you know. But now, Boris Johnson now has got the MPs now to steamroll everything through. Labour have royally shot themselves in the foot. Jeremy Corbyn, with his left-wing attitude, everyone was scared of him. I was. And now he's royally ballsed it up. And yet I do agree with a lot of what he was saying. I just don't agree with him. He's not a good person to be in charge of Labour. And even when people like Tony Blair say the same, you know, it shows, doesn't it? You can't spend this country and spend yourself into oblivion. That's what Labour did when Blair and Gordon Brown were there. Even though I thought Blair was a good Prime Minister, apart from the Iraq War. Well, we can go on all day, can't we? Politics. So, this bottle's lasting, wow, big 750ml bottle, £3. Sometimes with these bottles you're looking, you think, I'm not paying £3 for a bottle of beer, but bullshit. But when it's a 750 bottle, you know, you're actually getting a pretty decent price, especially when you think that a lot of these 330ml cans are a couple of quid a can nowadays. Well, that came out a bit too quick. Busy little bleeder. So, what can I say? Absolutely beautiful beer. Awesome fruit beer. Not much on the aroma. It gives you the hint on the aroma. When you pour it out, you look and you think, what the hell's this then? You know, and the massive carbonation and lacing, you know. And yet it's not really bubbly on the inside. It's just obviously in the bottle. It's gone for it. Taste-wise, I'd put this at the top end of the fruit beer scale, along with the likes of Bacchus Creek and Fruity. Fruity is possibly the best tasting fruit beer on the market, and I've reviewed it twice. The first time I gave it top 10 classification, the second time I didn't, and I think another review maybe one day. If I go to Tesco's and buy 3 or 4 different fruit beers, I might do a fruit beer competition between them. But it's going to have to be a long review because 15 minutes won't count it. It's going to have to be an hour, and if I'm doing 4 at once. Oh, that was lovely. Rosy colour, pink tinge on the head. Obviously massive head, as you can see. Beautiful summer fruit flavours throughout on the nose and in the taste. More in the taste. A very, very good fruit beer. So out of 5. Wow. As you know, I like strong beers and I like the darker beers, but now and again a lighter beer comes along. 5% is not exactly strong, and even though some class 5% is strong, well, I certainly don't. But this is certainly a fantastic tasting fruit beer. For me, certainly in the sweet zone of top 10 beers, I only give it a 4.64 out of 5, which just borders on that top 10, but we'll call it top 10. And I've got to say, that was immensely nice. Wow. I do like it when you get surprised. You open a beer and you've never had it before and you think, oh my god, this is an absolute barnstormer. Ooh. Thanks for watching. See you soon.